Right, I think I'm live. Hopefully, we'll get some people to talk to. Right, I need to take my vitamins. Oh, that's hot. Say hello if you're in. I'm going to do some listing. I've drafted some stuff. I've got some other bits that I have people waiting for. Somebody's after the lime green DS. I just need to create the listing for that. And I think it's this speaker as well. I've got someone waiting for, so I'm going to get that on. It's all tested now. It's a really cool thing, actually, but we have a very similar one. So I'm going to let that go. Just need to create the listing. Hello. Oh, look, people. Let's say some hellos. I'm going to attempt to work, so you will not have my undivided attention. I've got some photos to do for some drafted stuff that I did earlier, and then we'll create a few listings. But yes, hello. Let's say some hellos before I get listing. Who have we got? Secret Carper. Hello. How's Norfolk? Good to see you. We've got Ian. Hello. Now, what's this? Law Burn, I think that is. Rosie. David. Hello, everyone. I'm going to do more of these. Late night listing. Now, I'm a night owl. You may be aware. This is when I'm very productive. But I do want to work in these streams. I've tried these in the past and I end up just chatting with you and getting distracted. So I am going to actually list. That's the plan. Oh, wow. Hi, everyone. William and Walt's Warehouse. Nick, Scott, just watched your video, Tat Cave, looking great. Thank you. Yes, I am so pleased. I can't tell you how difficult that was for me to get organized. Anything to do with being organized, putting things in their right place, really is a struggle for me. It's why it took me so long. But yeah, I mean, I've made a bit of a mess today, but not too bad. You can still see carpet in there. Yeah, I'm really, really happy. And already I am feeling more relaxed and yeah, ready to get work done down here. I did really well listing yesterday. I've done a bunch today and I'm going to hopefully list a bunch now. Hello, Rita. Good to see you. Susan, hello. I like the look of your rat cave. Is it a rat cave now? Thank you. Yes, exactly that. The thing is, I love being organized. I love things to be in their right space, but I don't have a brain that copes with keeping on top of that very well. I'm super scatterbrained. And you may have seen the Instagram video I put out earlier where I'd lost my new, I bought them about a year ago, my new microphone set. Lost it. I think I put it in a box, but I have put thousands of things in boxes over the last month to tidy up. So who knows when I'll find that microphone set again. I'm taking vitamins and other things, drugs, magnesium. Now, normally I would be sitting here with a record playing or a CD on, but I don't want to mess up the YouTube thing and get a copyright strike. But I treated myself. I didn't own my favorite album of all time on vinyl, so I bought one. So I now have Songs of Faith and Devotion by Depeche Mode on vinyl, finally. I have most of their other albums on vinyl. For some reason, I never picked this one up. I've had it on CD since it came out in 1993, but never had a vinyl. So that's been on heavy rotation. But yeah, you'll have to just listen to me prattling on. Hello, Chris. Louisiana. Wow, you're a long way away. Where are you located? I am in England, in Kent, and I'm right on the very tip of Kent. So, yeah, as far from London as you can get in Kent. If you look on the map, that's where we are, right on the very tip. Hello, Flippin' Rich. I'm glad this live is here. I'm listing now and I don't feel so alone. Yes, well, I do need to get some listing done. Life in Ramsgate is good. I took Jeff out for a walk down on the seafront earlier. Just dogs everywhere. He absolutely loves it. And I can let him off the lead down there and he runs around like a lunatic, sniffing all the dogs. He absolutely loves it. And so do we. Hi, Flips SD. Nicholas, hello. I'm getting the kettle on. I'm going to draw inspiration from this and get stuck in. Good, please do. Yeah, let me know what you're listing, how you're getting on. Soon after I've said a few hellos, I'm going to do, I think I'll do photos for the drafts I've already created first. I'll show you what I'm listing in a sec. But then I do need to actually work. You want to see my spare bedroom? It's not organized. So every time I sell something, it takes me ages to find things. And it's annoying. Yeah, I've been there in the past. I don't tend to struggle with finding listed stuff. My struggle tends to be covering every surface and not being able to work productively, right? And the table is already descending. But the habit I'm trying to get into is tidying down at the end of a day and clearing up. That's the bit I never do. It's still really dusty down here and it's getting on my nose. Selling vinyl live sounds good. I'm sure it will go well. Yes, that is a plan for the future. Just set 5 to 10 minutes at the end of each session to give a little clean ready for the next day. Yes, that's a habit that I want to get into. It's not part of what my brain automatically does. Yes, I know what you meant. Hit the like button. Oh, thank you. Yes, why not? Don't forget to subscribe to this awesome channel. Wow. Got my own little hype squad there. Very nice. Would like to visit the UK one day. Yeah, please do. Kent is gorgeous. It's the Garden of England. You're up late? No, mate. This is early. I'm normally up until the small hours. Okay, so listings. I drafted these few bits earlier. This is an L-Tex. I've sold these before. It's a greenhouse heater. They're not big money. You can get larger ones which go for more. These, you're looking at about 20 plus post. I find they sell well. It's not really the best time of year. You want to put these on during the winter, really, but it's still nippy out. And people will be growing seedlings and stuff. So they want that little bit of heat in the greenhouse. So it should still sell. We'll get the pictures done for that first. So yeah, chat amongst yourselves. Let me know what you're listing if you are. Right, why is this not working? Right, phone. Here we go. So these will help it sell. I have 4 unused wicks to put with it. I could sell them separately, but I'm just going to chuck them in. They're not expensive to buy, but it's just an added bonus, right? If somebody's looking for that model, mine's the only one with spare wicks. They'll take mine, won't they? So we'll drape those on there. Camera. Open the draft. Where is it? There we go. Oops. Back view. Inside there. There we go. I'm just going to lay these wicks out so people can see how many there are. There we go. Right, done. Anyone else sold these before? Little paraffin heaters. They do okay. So now what I tend to do, well, I tend to kick off all my listings in bulk, like do all the pictures and then I'll go in and kick them off, but I might do them one at a time. Tonight, there we go. Go into it on the laptop. Just check everything. Vintage Eltex paraffin double wick greenhouse heater, circa 1970s, with 4 spare wicks. That's all done. In good use condition. Please see pictures for more detail. Blah, blah, blah. 20 quid and post. List. Was shocked how many jumble trails there is in Norfolk. It was really good for them. Yeah, we loved that. We could, during the season, we could go to a jumble trail every weekend, it felt like. We went to hardly any boot sales in Norfolk in comparison. There's some down here, but they're few and far between. We do want to start some in Ramsgate. Yeah, one every week so far, loving it. They're really good. Also braved listing most of my hi-fi stuff as it's also big. I need to have another session of picking out the 10 biggest things in there and doing a few sessions of that just to reduce volume. I tend to avoid big stuff. Worth good money though. Good when gone too, freeing up room. Exactly that. Good morning from Australia. Welcome. Got to list all my Lord of the Rings stuff tomorrow. What I bought at auction today. Ooh. Figures? What did you pick up? Hey, Ian. How you doing, mate? This is where all the cool kids are. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever you say. Hi, Nick and chat. Are you joining stream? Are you joining stream, Simon? What does that mean? James, good to see you. I'm listing. Well, I've listed one thing so far. We're going to do some more in a sec. Right, I think I need to put a video out about the app soon. We've had a hell of a year with that. Problems galore. Yeah, it's been difficult. Right, did I miss anything? Oh, Simon, so, right, I missed that. Hello. Lisa just said to me, how on earth would you ship the paraffin heater? Put it in a box. It doesn't have any fuel in it. So that will just go in a big box and then lots of void fill in my new little void fill bay. Way more organized in here since you were here, Simon. You've inspired me, mate. I've got myself organized. Listing a nice light blue Lumix currently. Paid £10, so can't complain. Awesome. We are due some nice sunny weather. I feel a trip to Ramsgate for an ice cream. Yeah. Let us know. Come down. We'll hang out on the beach. Do you sell on Vinted? No, we have been talking about getting back into it. Andrea used to. I never have. So I think we're going to dabble again. Andrea wants me to have my own separate account. But I love eBay. eBay does it for me. I've had a few, what's this? I've had a few drinks today, so my brain's not working like normal. I'm going backwards, Simon. Hey, Nick, good to see you. I'm normally on my eBay live show on Sunday, so missed your lives. Ah, yes. Okay, I think I'm up to date. BBC audio cassettes and sealed trading cards. Last one sold for £95. I've got 3 of them. Nice. Yeah, this is the problem. I love chatting and reading the chat, so I will catch up and then do the next listing. What is this listing you speak of? I need to try it. I hear it's a good way to sell stuff. Right. Yeah, it works. Hello, Sheffield. Don't like packing up big stuff. I tend to try and stick to lighter things. Yeah. Exciting sale. Harry Potter box with a BAFTA letter. And for your consideration, VHS. 85 quid. That's mad. I love those sort of sales. Okay. Right. So the LTEX is done. What else did I have drafted? Yes, somebody got in touch. They spotted this and messaged me on eBay. So was it on eBay? Can't remember where I got the message, but I said I'm going to list it tonight anyway. So I am. It's a little plug and play, but this is all in a tangle. Tested it earlier. I forgot how hard Space Invaders is. Really is not an easy game. So I played it for like 5 minutes, got really frustrated and turned it off. What we'll do, what I like to do with cables is that, and then just whack an elastic band around it when it's all bunched up. Look at that. That will look so much nicer in the pictures now. Right. Picture time. Space Invaders plug and play. These don't go for a lot. I think I'm doing it at 13, something like that. One at the back. Job done. Right, I'm going to kick that one off straight away as well. Right, resume draft. Space Invaders plug and play TV game arcade retro joystick battery powered. That was someone else's title. I just did a sell similar. Works for me. Item specifics already filled out. Used, very good. See all pictures. All right, job done. $12.99. Listed. Hello, Ian. How are you doing? Hi, Nick. New subscriber. Thank you very much. First time commenting. Been following you and Andrea for a while. Loving your videos. Good stuff. Yeah, well, it's a good time because I've just got back into, well, I'm trying to get back into regular content. So there should be plenty of content coming your way. Different couple of photo sales today. 2 particularly good ones. $60.75. Paid under 10 cents of photos. Amazing. Highly recommend Vinted. I used to look down on it, but I cross-listed my store a couple of weeks back. Sold over 1,500 on there since, including electronics. Rare sealed Barbie for 150. Yeah. I probably should. Vintage is not just for the little things, is what I'm getting at. I think it's decent. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Pac-Man is harder. I don't know. I loved Pac-Man on the Atari 2600, and I got really good at that. Space Invaders, I've never really cracked. how you get good at that? I was much better at Pac-Man. Put Space Invaders on a live show, in and out in a flash. Well, I bought it with the intention of that. Someone saw it in my video and messaged me, and I said, well, I'm going to list it tonight then, and I'll send them the link. Gets it gone either way. Found vintage antique photography accounts for well over 30% of my full-time income. That's a cool niche. Right, next, I had some Star Wars graphic novels, and I looked into them earlier, decided these two, which are part of a series, I would do as one lot. They are really nice, minty fresh. It's volume 3 and 4. Those are going on at 20 plus post. And then this one, Force Unleashed, sorry, is going on at something like 13 or 14. So I'll get some pictures done for those. I like to show the page where it shows the edition and everything, so people can see exactly for themselves, you know, the published date and the little line of numbers. Let's just show the style of artwork as well. A few spreads. That'll do for that one. Right, so volume 3 and 4. I don't remember where I got these. I've had them a while. Okay. Right, I'm going to show the edges of these as well. I didn't do that on the last one. I do normally do edge pictures of books if I think it's worth it. There we go. Let's have a couple of shots inside to show that they are graphic novels. Oh, we've got a sale. Oh, that's the plug and play. Gone. Hopefully it was the person that messaged me. I haven't messaged them back yet, but anyway, it's gone. Right, so we can kick off those listings now. That ticking clock would drive me mad. I don't hear it. I've put 2 clocks up now. I don't need 2 clocks up. So I've got it in stereo. Spaceballs. Oh my God, I haven't watched that. Is that the one with Rick Moranis with the massive helmet? Yeah. The shutter sound. I don't mind that either. What's Lee saying? Anybody else have a 0 sales day on eBay? No, we have had some recently because I've not been listing for a while. My listed inventory went right down to the lowest it's been for a long time, and we had some 0 sales days. But things are picking up now because I'm listing stuff. Yeah, I think I need to get rid of one of these clocks. I'll tell you what it was. When I put that one up, I was still looking up here where the old clock was. So I put it back, but I didn't take that one down. Have you cleared the cupboard of doom? Which one? This one over here is all sorted now. Is this the one you mean? That's where I process books. I've got a source for books now I can pick up. I get loads of books for free, and then I sort them. I send them off to We Buy Books, Sell It Back, and who's the other one I'm using now? Magpie. And then also ones that are waiting to go on eBay go in here, but this is already filled up. But that is organized. Honest, Simon. I have a house. Hang on. Where was I? I have a house of doom. If you want some extra work, I do not need any more work. Thank you for the offer. Love a ticking clock. Grandparents had grandfather and mantle clocks. I may treat myself one day. Yeah, I don't mind it. I think when you live with a loud ticking clock for a while, your brain automatically just filters it out. I grew up in a household with ticking clocks, so maybe I find it calming. I don't know. Yes, that's the one. Well done. So much better. Yeah, I dropped off. This week alone, I must have turned over another 100+ books just to the book buyers. And it doesn't matter what I'm getting back on them. Obviously, if it's worth half decent money, I'll put it on eBay. But I'm doing, I would guess, I don't know, £50 to £100 a week just turning over books that I'm getting from this place for free. So it depends how you look at it, because it's a fair amount of time and messing around. But the quality books that I filter out to go on eBay, that's where the real money is. The rest of it, I just need a way of turning it over, right? And it's working. And I enjoy that. I enjoy scanning books and selling them. Anyway, let's, talking of books, kick these off. Oh, yeah. So we sold the plug and play. That was quick, wasn't it? Yeah. So this pair's going on at 20+ post. Oh, for some reason the pics haven't come through. What's going on then? What have I done here? Oh, I haven't clicked go on there. I haven't uploaded them yet. Let's do the other one. Right, so this one is going on at, where is it? $14.99 free shipping. Right, that's done. So the picture should now be on this one. There we go. I appreciate you can't see anything that's going on down here. Hold on. There you go. Right, so pictures are all in. I'm just going to trim that picture down. There we go. And I will brighten it a little bit. There we go. Make it pop. Right, so that's all checked. Right, 20+ postage on that one. Listed. Right. Oh. Hello. I don't know where this is going to go. Right, that we can keep out because that's going to have to ship out tomorrow now. Park that over there. Right, have I got any more drafts I need to do pictures for? No. Okay. So I am going to list the lime green DS that I picked up at the boot sale. Now, I paid £5 for this with a few games. Cloth, hold on. Yeah, it works perfectly. Stunning condition. I don't think I've had a DS in as good condition as this for years. Oh, has it not got any power left? Ay. I did charge it. Well, maybe it's not holding charge. I didn't charge it for long though, to be fair. I do want to have it charged for its pictures. Personally, I wouldn't trust a listing that doesn't show it on. Or at least I would trust a listing more if it did show it running, right? So we'll get that charged for a few minutes. I got some free books off Vinted. Somebody else's parcel at the locker. I think there's some money in selling books if you get by cost around 25p a book. Yes, well, I'm picking up books for nothing at the moment, and that's working out really well. I only list on my phone. I find it easier to type on the laptop and see everything and look through the item specifics. I find it so much easier on a big screen. So it just suits me. We all work out how it works for us, don't we? I can't get used to listing on anything other than a phone. Okay. I'm a collector of vintage die-cast toys from the 60s and 70s. I've been told I have a museum with a bed in it rather than a bedroom. There's so many rabbit holes one tends to fall into when collecting. Yes, I've been there with collecting. Currently, my only vice is vinyl. I shared my latest pickup just before. You may not have been in. My favorite album of all time, which I didn't own on vinyl. Finally got hold of one. Now, what's this? Aspire Direct Marketing. Good evening, Nick. Always watch your videos, listening to you in the background whilst doing my daily wrap-up. Good stuff. How's your A button on your MacBook? Had mine 6 years, and within my first year, my A button was completely worn away. My A button's doing okay. Yeah. Oh, this isn't my laptop though. Hang on. Oh, yeah, my A button is a bit worn out. Yeah, isn't that weird? What is it about the A buttons? I had a button on here that wasn't working. Have you had that? And you have to take it off and like get bits of crap out from under it. I can't complain about these Macs though. When the M1 Max came out, we bought one each and one for our daughter, and it was a hell of a lot of money, but they were such a good investment. I hate slow computers and computers that don't work. It drives me absolutely nuts. No, I haven't checked out Vintage Cash Cow. I keep getting adverts for them on YouTube and I think on Instagram. Haven't tried it. Donna says, love a late night live. Gives me something to watch after EastEnders when I do my listing. See, you're a late night lister too. Hope you and Andrea are well. We are, thank you. Yes, hope you are too. Always a bit of excitement finding out how many pennies they'll give you for a book. I'll tell you what's mad. I use those 3 sites when I scan books and media. Quite often, 2 will give like 5 or 10p, and one will give like £1.50, and you're like, why? And then you're like, oh, £1.50 must be good on eBay. Check on eBay. No, it's not worth anything. It's some of the random things they pay good money for are really surprising. Yeah, it's really weird. No rhyme nor reason to any of it. I'm a laptop lister too. Right, okay. There's still have a couple of us left. My favorite album is Green Day's American Idiot. That is a great album. Actually, hold that thought. Let me show you this. I won't be able to find it now. Oh, no, there we go. There we go. I'm earmarking stuff for future live streams. There it is. These are really nice little card sleeves. I assume they came out of a box set. They're reissues of these 4 albums. And I have a sleeveless Kaplunk as well. But yeah, that was a great album. When September Ends was the track I loved on here. Was it When September Ends? Wake Me Up When September Ends. Oh, and Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Yeah. So they're going in a media live stream soon. Right, I need to list stuff. My up button doesn't work. Hello, Dig Vintage, Leslie, or Sam, or both. I'm going to cough. Excuse me. Evening all. Had a nice book sale yesterday for a tiny Burns poetry book, £79. Amazing. These were interesting. These were some that I picked up from my free book source recently, and they seem to do really well. Progressive keyboard method for young beginners. I can't remember the numbers, but it was surprisingly, popular and sell really well. I've got 2 of that one. So yeah, they scanned into the media buyers and they were offering £1 or so each. And I thought, okay, well, I'll look those up then. And yeah, media buyers aren't getting those. I'll list them myself. I struggle with motivation to list in the day. I can sort, organize, take photos and do everything else, but not list until the night time. Isn't it weird? I find I've always been this way, that I am kind of calm and regulated at night. In the daytime, I'd struggle with attention spans and all sorts of other stuff. I think that's what happens. At nighttime, I'm just more calm and focused. So, yeah, I get on with stuff. Lots of chat. Right, so let's list this. If I've got enough charge in it to do pictures with it on. There we go. That should do it. So I will pop a game in. I've got the brain training 1 and 2. I'll chuck those in. I'm going to pop a brain training in it so I can show it with a game working. Brain training takes me back to when we had our gaming shop. We sold just hundreds and hundreds of that. Would have been what, 2005, that sort of time. Is it working? Yes. Why can't I see the volume? Oh, it's on the front. Right, picture time. Oh, actually, I haven't actually done a listing yet. Let's do that. Shush. Nintendo DS light green. I'll just do a cell similar. See, this is the part I enjoy doing on the Mac. I can type really quick, find exactly what I'm looking for, and do it all super, super quick. So I was thinking about 50 would be right. Let's see, solds. Right. So, yeah. I mean, mine's immaculate. There's one there for 50 plus post in the box, no software. Oh no, it has Nintendogs. 52 plus post, but that's got more games. 63, but it's got Mario Kart. 5604 with a games bundle. Yeah, I'm going to go 50 because it's in basically mint condition. And we'll chuck in the brain trainings, and it's got its official charger. Right, let's just do cell similar off there. Okay, Nintendo DS Lite green handheld console with 2 times brain training games and charger. Okay, so I find this bit easier on a Mac, well, on a laptop as well, being able to go in and see clearly all of the item specifics and change whatever you need to. Right, used, no, I'll put excellent, clean, used condition, no, can I say nowhere? Oh, I better not say nowhere. Screens are clean like new. That's fair. Hello. Fully tested and working. Comes with official charger and 2 games. Oh, I like to write in the serial number as well, and then do a separate picture of the serial number. It stops most people who are thinking of switcherooing. Always get a picture, if you've got one, of a serial number, but write it in your listing as well, if you can remember. UEF21. Done. Okay, so we'll put that in the main description as well. Move that. That was my daughter, by the way, because we have our utility room in the corner of here now, so she's just getting her washing. And leaving the door open because she was born in a barn. Right, so we're going to go 50. Last post. Country of origin, Japan. No, China. It says made in China on it. Excuse me. Right, all done. So we will list that. So somebody has coiled this up and put a little zip tie on it. I suppose that's good enough. It's not very neat though. I'm a bit OCD when it comes to this sort of thing. That's not great, is it? But it's going to do. It's going to do. Yes. Right. Let's get pictures done. Stand the games at the back, maybe. turn that off. Screens photograph better when they're black, actually. Picture of the serial number. Right, I think we're there. Just open up these games and get a shot of the inside of those. Oh, bonus inside one of the games there. I'll chuck that in as well. Style Boutique. Right, so just need to add that extra game into the listing. Yeah, it's got its stylus. These always take me back to when we had our high street shop. I used to order these in like hundreds and hundreds, all different rainbow colours, and we'd sell so many in the shop. They would cost us like a couple of pence each. And I think we sold them for 50p. So it's only a small amount of money, but we would sell hundreds and hundreds. It was just such a cool little money maker because the kids would lose those all the time. And they'd come in and it would be like 50p for a stylus or whatever. Night, Donna. Let's catch up in the chat. I'm way behind. I would normally be listing stuff. I'm having a day off and been to AB. What's AB? Books for the win. Yeah, I do enjoy listing books. I have so many earmarked for eBay. I need to have probably a whole week just doing books. My mum sold my Beatrix Potter figurines and gave me the money, and I bought Green Day CDs. Nice. I need to go and get some. I bought some orange juice earlier. I need to go and get it. Good, good evening, Babs. Oh, you've been to an Italian, had a few drinks. Good for you. Life's too short. Enjoy it. Got a tickly cough. Oh, Simon's off. Right. Don't wreck the place. I'll be back with a drink. I'm leaving you in charge. He's still there. I'm wearing chilies today. Indeed, we are. Is that wired different, Nick? It's not a bad thing. We are who we are. Exactly. And I learned that in fairly recent years, to be honest, to just celebrate who I am. I've always known I'm a bit different, but I enjoy that. Just lean into it, right? I think the more you can embrace who you are, the more other people do, right? I think I was fighting against a lot of my true personality for a long time. I was trying to be things I wasn't. you know, in my teens and 20s, and it made life a struggle. I think once you can accept certain things about yourself, it just makes life so much more fun and relaxed and easy. And I'm not pretending I've cracked it, but I'm much more comfortable in my own skin these days. I'm terrible at listing on a live on YouTube. Once I listed 4 items in 4 hours. Yeah, that's not a good rate. Mind you, I've only probably done what? About 4 in an hour. How long have I been live? 51 minutes. There you go, you see? Okay, so I have all of my pickies of the DS in there. I just need to add in the fact that I found that extra cartridge. What was it called? Style Boutique. And if I put 3 games, 2 times brain training and style boutique. Oh, it went into caps lock. Don't you hate that when your computer goes into caps lock? You don't realize you type a whole sentence. And is there a way you can highlight a whole load of text when you weren't looking and you typed it in caps? Can you highlight that and change it to lowercase? I don't know how. That would be handy. Let me try it now. No. So you've highlighted it. You can't just say change it to lowercase. Annoying. 2 times brain training and style boutique. Can't spell. Right, so we've gone 50 plus postage and list. Okay. Right. Quieter at night, less distractions. Plenty of stuff bought in that shop. In our old shop. Yeah, that was a great place, wasn't it? Sounds like something I'd do, John. What, list virtually nothing in 4 hours? I just end up talking to myself and storytelling. I paid $5 for it. Wreck the place, empty the place, more like. You wouldn't want all of this. There's nothing to see here. Neil, get some rum. Now you're probably well aware what happens to me when I partake in rum. It never goes well. Well, hello, everybody's in it. Phil, I went to the local Antiques Emporium today and they were filming a segment for Antiques Road Trip. Rue Irvine, don't know who that is, was poking about. I put up, do you remember you sent me those coins, Phil? I put them up finally. Nothing happens quickly around here. Did you get poked by Rue? I don't know who these people are. I was hoping for Izzy. Shift and F3 in Word. Oh, right. I was just typing in my eBay description. Let's read what Williams typed, and then we will next list this all singing, all dancing, light up Bluetooth spooker. It's a Bluetooth spooker. We are all different. but there's nothing stopping you achieving what you want to. Every day is a learning curve. We just have to learn to be patient as we take little steps daily. Learn who we are to be. Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at before. It's a life lesson. I think we're all somewhere down that path to working out, isn't it? Being comfortable with yourself. And if you can achieve that or get somewhere near achieving that, it makes your relationships with other people that much better, is what I find, because people can respond to you being your true self, whether that's quirky, weird, loud, quiet. Just leaning into who you are and embracing it was life-changing for me. And for me, that was just appreciating that I'm a little bit different. I don't do things necessarily how others would choose to, and I don't care. That's what I like about it all, right? Okay, let's list this. I have somebody keen to buy it, and I said I would get it listed. So it is so Bluetooth wireless light up speaker. Oh, why am I'm typing that in the search box, flipping heck. I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll copy that. Right, so let's see if we can find a similar one. Do a cell similar. If I do lights, oh, I've got a ka-ching. Now, wouldn't this be amazing if that was the DS? Come on, phone. Yep. That's the DS. Now, is this the person that I was messaging? Where's the buyer? Where's the buyer? Where's the buyer's name? I can't see it. Anyway, the DS is gone. Yes, it is. Thank you very much. I don't know if you're in or you're watching the stream, but thank you. And the speaker you were interested in, I'm just listing it now. Excuse me. Right, so I'll do cell similar off these Bluetooth speakers with multicolored lights. It's a cool thing, actually. And I was surprised how good quality this was, as in, you know, volume and clarity of sound. I hooked my phone up to it and I was playing, you know, music through it, obviously. Okay, so Bluetooth speaker with multicolored lights, boxed with charger lead. Now, I seem to remember looking these up before. Knew they were about 30, I think. Let's have a look. I'll find the actual one. Is it barcoded? That's just what looks like an Amazon label to me. Branded? Not really. Right, there's basically the same thing, new at 55. I think that's a bit fancier than what I've got though. Let's do some sold used. I don't want to overcharge on it, but I think I had earmarked this since we've been doing it live, so doing the live, because I could turn the lights off and show it all lighting up. But it's fine. Okay, so there's a branded one there at 65 used. That's a Bush one. Maybe they do go for more. See, that's a similar thing, but smaller. There we go. That's just about it. That actually has a microphone, so you can use it for like karaoke. Mine doesn't. I think we're looking at 20 plus posts. I think that's fair for that. I could possibly get more, but let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Right, where is my draft? It's heavy though. Is that over 2 kilos? It probably will be once it's boxed and padded. Okay. Oh, I've got to change some of these details. This would have been quicker to start a fresh listing. Clear, unbranded, speaker, clear. Bluetooth, take that out. Is this riveting for you lot? Hang on. There you go. You can watch me change the item specifics. Right, I'm not giving any manufacturer's warranty. We'll just take those dimensions out. I will put a couple of measurements in. I'll just put them in the main listing. Portable, rechargeable, bin that off, bin that. Alright, we can just take all of those out. Used, fully tested and working in excellent clean condition. See pics. Okay. So let's copy that in. Let's copy that in. Okie dokie. Right, a couple of pictures and we are done. Oh yeah, I want to get the height as well. If I stand it next to the box will show what it's like all lit up. I don't think I'm going to go to the lengths of plugging it in and lighting it up. Oh yeah, height. Hello.
Hello.
Don't swear, we are live on the internet.
Oh, are you using your laptop?
I'm listing on my laptop and streaming on this one.
Do me a favour then, would you send me the URL and the a screenshot of the QR code for my live?
Yeah, what, on Messenger?
Yes,
okay. 37.
could you?
Do you want to wave at everyone?
Hello everyone, I've got a thing on my head.
You've got a thing on your head.
Yeah, so I'm going to do an Instagram post.
Yes. Whilst I've got this number, I need to, in my head, I need to finish this listing.
Okay, everybody remind him to do it because he'll forget.
I won't forget. I won't forget. I won't. Would I forget to do that? No. All right, let's finish this listing. Okay, so 37. Don't trust myself. Was it 37? Yes, it was. 37 centimeters tall. Okay. Right, pictures. If you've just popped in, I'm attempting to list stuff. That's the plan. Come on. There we go. Right, now it should have a cable in there. Yes. Do a picture of that as well. Job done. Now I've got to remember, I've got to send those things to Andrea. You can't let me forget. Right, let's kick this one off. Right, if I refresh that, it should have the pictures on it. There we go. So now we have populated with pictures. Blah, 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 blah. I'll take that out. I put the height there and there. I'll put with charger cable there. And copy that into the main description. There we go. Blah, 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 list. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. Men can multitask sometimes. Sometimes. Do it, Nick. What was that? Do what? Do what? What did I say I was going to do? Oh, no, it says I'm missing some item specifics that I have to have. Model. Did it have a model number? I'm just going to put a dot in there. Okay, is that the only thing? Right. List. Don't let me forget, everyone. Because I'm streaming on I'm streaming on Andrea's laptop because her lens still works fine in here. My camera is a bit buggered on mine, so hence she doesn't have her laptop. So I need to go into the live console, send Andrea a screen grab of the QR code and the link. Excuse me. You can't see. Right, so if we go here to share events, I can screen grab that QR. Bit like that. And copy that. And then you don't need to see my little messages with Andrea. Where are we? Andrea, okay, so we will find that screen grab, recents, there it is. Send that and paste the link. Hooray! Right, let's catch up in here. Authenticity goes a long way. It does. And I think we all recognize when someone is being authentic. It's, we can spot it. And it really makes all the difference. Late night therapy. What a time to be alive. Sounds like Arkwright's Till from Open All Hours. I adored that program. It makes me feel I remember it first time round, watching that with my parents when I was small, and it was such a warm family show for me. Similar kind of vibes to Last of the Summer Wine, that sort of thing, just that wholesome family sitcom vibe. Love it. One thing I've learned going to Andy's Man Club is you've got to look after yourself and take time for yourself. Then you can be a better version of yourself. Yeah, I don't think I'm very good at that. Taking time out. I tend to be head down, carry on until I burn out. Yeah, I've not mastered that one for sure. Send the thing. I've sent the thing. Thinking of a reply to Lainey that won't get me banned. What are you two talking about? Send the stuff to Andrea. I've done it. How many people have we got in? We've got 79. Say hello, 79 of you. Now, this has not been as productive as I would normally be. Normally in here, I'd have the music on and I would churn through. Oh, we've got a ka-ching. Now, hopefully that will be the wireless Bluetooth speaker we just listed, which it is. Okay. Yes. There you go. That's gone. Success. So now I think I'm going to do some boring books. We were talking about books earlier. I'm not knocking books. I love selling books. I have a few bits and bobs of D&D left. The last listing challenge, I plowed through thousands upon thousands of pounds worth of books, but I didn't finish the task, and these I did the research for. So what was I going to say? Yes, I did the research for, so I just need to create a draft and then bash through these, so it will be a little bit dull, but hey ho. Listening and dancing to Jive Bunny. Are you? Didn't know you were into that. Weirdly, I'm enjoying the ticking. Can you hear that? I suppose it is quite loud. Not something I enjoyed in my early career. Dark but true. I see what you're saying. Hello. Hello. I got some hellos. Yeah, the reason I got those instant sales was I spoke to somebody earlier about getting those things listed. So they're either watching, hello, or they were watching the store because I said I would get them listed tonight. So that's why I managed to sell those instantly. I didn't arrange an outside of eBay sale. I was happy to just get them listed and let them buy them that way. So it's gone. Alf Garnett, good Lord. He was quite a Marmite character. When do you normally stay up listing till? It depends. It varies how much energy I've got, but I've been known to stay up till 3 or 4. Yeah, I mean, this sort of time around 12 till 1 or 11 through till 1 is kind of prime time for me for work. I think we all do that, and even I'm still learning myself, but it's something we have to learn. We have to do what we can to enjoy and improve the life we have. Interesting. Yeah, we are all, what I think we need to remember is that we are all on a learning path, right? And nobody has it sussed. So we need to give ourselves grace within that as well as others, right? And understand that we're all on different levels of working out all of these factors about ourselves, you know, who we are and how we relate to other people. We're all struggling to get it right. Okay. And we just need to be easy on ourselves, I think. But I do need to list stuff on eBay. So I've got this list. I'll use one of my current, I've not got many books left listed, but I'll use one of those as a template. Let's do that. And then copy it however many times. I mean, I did the research on here. Look, £658 worth of books, 21 listings. So if I create 21 drafts, we can bash these out. Now, was I doing free shipping on these? Yeah. I think I tend to on these books. Yeah. Okay, so I want 21 drafts. What am I doing? Active. Right, let's find a D&D book. Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, why is my laptop seized up? Come on. Work, damn you. Okay. The search function isn't working within my store for some reason. Let's just find it manually. I've only got about 80, 90 things listed or something. Can't find them. Yeah, so I'm going to plow through. I've got 2 stacks of books. These are the ones that are researched. So these should be pretty quick to do. Oh, come on, there must be a quick way of doing this. Why is that search function not working? Go again. Go on. Ugh. Page unresponsive. My laptop has been playing up a lot recently. I think I need to update the operating system. Haven't done that for a while. Let's see if I can make it work. No, it's still, the search isn't going through. Oh, come on. No, it's still not. Okay, let's exit page. We'll go out and come back in. Right, eBay, selling, active. All right, let's just find one. If I go right down here. Right, so, no, that's not a book. Oh, this is ridiculous. I'm sure I've still got some listed. Ah, look, page unresponsive. It's done it again. Well, that's not helpful, is it? Showing me up because I'm trying to list live on the internet. Okay, I'll try something else. all I want to do is to get into one of my listings and create a template. I'm going to go here into my shop. Hopefully that page won't keep crashing. Do a search there. There we go. So similar. And then I will just empty this listing out, clear the photos, create a template, delete all the pictures. So we've got category Dungeons and Dragons, war games and role playing, D&D. Yeah, that's the right category. Type D&D, country of origin, United States. That's going to be correct for all of these, I think. I'll check as I go. Right, I'll take most of the description out. Condition used is going to be correct for all of these. I'll clear the price. So what I do is I create a generic template with details that are going to be correct for virtually all of these. Postage, we're going free. Country of origin is going to be USA for all of this, I think. And then we'll save that for later. And then I'll just copy that template. I don't know if this is how you do it. I used to use listing software and I would create a template in there, but I stopped using that years ago. So there's my blank draft, which is in the right category and has all those correct details. And then we can create, as I say, I need another 20 of them. So we'll just do that. And that will create 20 empty drafts, which you probably can't even see from over there. And I'll start filling those out. How long have I been live? Hour and 23. Wow. Zahir is with us. Good to see you. I thought I'd do a listing live stream and actually do some work. It's worked out okay. We've listed and sold a DS for 50 quid. We listed a Bluetooth speaker and sold it for 20. I think that's all we've sold from listed stuff. Listed a paraffin heater. What else did I list? That might be it. Oh no, some graphic novels. We did those, didn't we? Okay. I'm not going to start on politics, but wonder what Alf would make of the world now. Yeah, moving on. Oh, you did a live. Nice. Tried preloading listings and it seemed to do well. Interesting. Yeah, we're sticking with that for now. Exactly. You can't base your life on other people's highlight reels you see on social media. Yeah, I think it's harder for kids these days, having everyone's life or a curated version of everyone else's, all their peers, right, on their phones in front of them, right? Curated versions of people's lives that you automatically can't help but compare yourself to. Pictures of people with filters on and all of that nonsense. It makes it so much harder, doesn't it? It was hard enough when we were teenagers at school, you know, with all of that peer pressure and stress around it all, let alone, you know, taking home the stress and the bullying and the comparison in your phone. And then it goes home with you. I know Ellen, you know, has grown up with that. And it's been hard, and it is hard. Hello from Texas. Late afternoon, is it there? Lovely. Right, what's this? Sent a parcel to Dublin Customs First wanted €10 from customer, then jumped to 158. Waiting a return 180 days with no contact, not classed as a priority. That's outrageous. eBay down for me for a while now. I can basket, but can't see other areas. You can see the basket, but nowhere else. Well, I don't know if that issue was eBay then. I have been having issues with my laptop where the pages freeze and become unresponsive. It's working now. I was able to create those drafts. I would hate to have had social media as a kid. It must be torture at times. Yeah, I believe it's a whole other layer of pressure that we didn't have to suffer as teenagers. And I mean pressure to conform, to be something that you think you should, or to match up to others. All of that stuff. You know, and we feel it as adults, right, in this world. So imagine when you're going through teenage years and all of that, the chaos that's going on in your head, if you've got thrust into your face, you know, what all these wonderful people on the internet are up to. I think I would have struggled. Okay, so you can keep chatting. I'm going to start filling in these blank drafts because hopefully this list will match up with that pile. We have on top City of Peril. These are Dungeons and Dragons adventures with maps and all sorts in. They're really quite popular and sought after. Most aren't mega value. I mean, on here, look, we've got £40, £20, £20, etc., etc. I mean, there's one there at 100. Some of them, for whatever reason, that might be a bundle. Yeah. So that's a bundle of 8 whatevers for 100 quid. 30 quid, 40 quid, 35, 75. Oh, City of Peril. Okay, City of Peril plus 5, £75. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm instantly confused because there's more than 5 of this design here. City of Peril. Right, where's Fortress of whatever? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6. Oh yes, City of Peril plus 5. 6, Nick. Right, so clearly when I did my research, I decided these weren't worth listing individually, but as a lot of 6, we're going to go 75. I got you now. Right, so let's use that draft. I've perched the laptop up on a box now, so I'm not stooping over because that kills my back. So we'll do Dungeons and Dragons. So, do these have a series name or? I'm just trying to work out what to call them. What I might quickly do is just find someone else's listed one and see what keywords they're using. I think they're just maps and adventures. It says battle map there. You can see the maps on the back. Battle map. Fantastic locations. Right, let's see if I can find someone who's had this. City of Peril. Dungeons, Dragons, City Peril. How are you doing, Lainey? Are you still struggling? You're trying to shake that, isn't it, a cough that you had? Oh, crumbs. Someone's trying to sell just City of Peril at 40. That doesn't mean they're going to get it, does it? Let's see if there's any solds. See, now I'm going to undo my research and change my mind. This is the problem I have. Right, City of Peril. Oh, God, yeah. No, that's sealed, £22. Pre-owned, 30. What? That's in America. Right, let's go UK. Right, they're not. Map. So they're just calling it a map. Crumbs. I might go higher though. What have I done? 75 quid. Why did I choose to do that? I researched these about a month ago. I'm just going to look up a couple more of these titles. We've got Frostfell Rift. Now, these are not new, as in they're not sealed, but they've never been used. They've still got their little cardboard backing in. They're so crisp and fresh. They've not been, the maps haven't been unfolded. So they're mint, but I can't list them as new because they're not sealed. Oh, none of that come up. I'm going to, I think, let's just look up one more, and then I think I'm just going to do the lot for 100 instead. I'm just going to up my price. Dragon Down Grotto. It's this one. Okay, brand new £20, pre-owned £20. But that's free shipping. So 600, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to go 100 quid. Let's go back to my templates. Where is it? Don't know. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them have this fantastic locations thing on. Right, I'm changing my mind again. I'm going to do these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which are all branded as like a series of fantastic locations. So I can use that in the title. 5 times fantastic locations map packs. And I'll do that City of Peril on its own because I've just seen that selling really well on its own anyway. So we'll do 5 for 100. That's 20 quid each. Done. So now I'm going to need an extra blank template. 5 times fantastic locations map packs unplayed. Yeah, do I need anything else? I've got 17 more keywords. Can't really put much more in that, can I? Right, it's called accessory. On the back, they're calling them accessory packs. Accessory map packs. Let's call it that. Accessory map packs unplayed. There we go. Right, go with that. Right, brand is Wizards of the Coast. Country of origin, these will be USA. Yep. I put that in the template. I don't know why that's disappeared. Okay, in excellent unplayed condition, like new, but not sealed. See all pics. Okie dokie. Blah, blah, blah. If you've just popped in, hello. I am aware you're there. I'm trying to get some work done as well. How long have I been on? Hour 36. Let's go to 2 hours, shall we? I'm not going to list all this stack of books in that time, am I? Sorry, Lena, I asked you a question. Yes, have muffled ears too. Saw the doc again today. He's referred me to ENT. It's ENT, ear, nose and throat, maybe? As I can hear beating in my ear and I sound very loud. Andrea's had that. The tubes in my ears are blocked. The cough, cold thing. He's going to try strong antihistamine to see if it helps. Right. Well, hopefully that does the trick then. I've had a weird thing going on for weeks where I keep losing my balance. You know, when you get your tubes blocked sometimes, like in your ears, and you go all wobbly. I've had that, but ongoing for a while. Not terrible, but you know, if I turn quickly, I get that couple of seconds of dizziness all the time at the minute. And I think that's my tubes in my ears blocked. Okay. I'm going to go to the trouble because I'm listing this for £100. I'm just going to list the titles in the description. It may be that people are searching for specific ones, and you can search within title as well, can't you? So that they might come up. So I will just do that. Includes the Frostfell Rift, Dragon Down Grotto. God, that's not easy to say. Dragon Down Grotto. Hell Spike Prison. Hell Spike Prison. Fields of Ruin. And Fane of the Drow. Fane of the Drow. Okay, right, I'm actually going to list something. Let's get pictures done. Right, I'm going to put 2 up at the back and 3 down the front. That'll do. Can you hear Jeff? He's kicking off for some reason up there. Okay, and then we'll do shots of the front of these. Might open them up as well and just show the maps inside. There we go. A shot of the front and a shot of the maps inside on each one. Just to give the buyer confidence that it's all there. Oh, I did have a random map lurking. Mind you, I looked at this at the time, and it's some random the Isle of Dread. But it didn't match with any of these, so yeah, I think I checked that at the time. I don't know what that goes with. So that one. And final one, just lay the maps out. Done. Right. So those 5 we decided were going on. Completely changed my mind. This is normal for me. Those 5, which are in the Fantastic Locations series. What did I put in the title again? Dungeons and Dragons. 5 times Fantastic Locations accessory map packs unplayed. Perfect. And we're going $99.99 all in. I'm not going to put offers on. I'm going free shipping. That's got GSP on it. Country of origin, United States. Oh, hang on, I haven't added the pictures. The hidden elements to eBay selling the customer doesn't see. Definitely not 9 to 5. Well, put it this way, it doesn't have to be. It can be. And I know people who set kind of normal working hours to their eBay business, but that's never been me. The normal bit and working hours, none of that relates. Okay. I just need to refresh so I can see the pictures. So I've got the pictures in. I think they came out okay. You can see. Yeah. And then I did close-ups of each one and opened them up so you can see the maps inside. That'll do. So that's done. And we will list those at £100. Right, let's pop those out of the way. Now, going back to that City of Peril, I'm just going to do a sell similar straight from one of the listings I saw of that. Oh, I'm missing something. I'm missing the buy it now price. I'll put that in. What's going on? Okay. Buy it now, £100. List. Done. Actually, I'll just do a sell symbol off there and just type in a new title. So we'll quickly do this City of Peril at 20. Did I see them going at 20? Let's have a look. Dungeons, Dragons, City Peril. I'm going to catch up in the chat in a sec. Right, I like to do UK only. Let's go. Sold. So that's this one. 22 plus post. 21.50 plus post. Interesting. What's available? 40, 30. Right, 25 quid it is then. What are they using as their event? They're just calling it an adventure. City of Peril Adventure with Battle Map. Yes. Okay, that's a good title. Let's do that. Dungeons and Dragons. City of Peril Adventure and Battle Map unplayed. Okay, Wizards of the Coast. These are all wizards, aren't they? Yes. Excellent unplayed condition, light unit but not sealed. Copy that in there. There we go. So we're going to go 25 quid, 24.99. Free shipping. That will do me. Right, save for later. Let's get some pics and then we'll catch up in the chat. So now I've only got one, I can lay the maps out. So I've got 2 maps and that. Right, I can show a bit more detail on this one because only one in it. Hey, nearly dropped it. Done. Pictures are loading. Right. Where were we? Yeah, ear, nose and throat. You need to get your ears checked, as you say, balance is affected. Yeah, it's nothing major, but it catches me off guard, you know. Like I'll be walking Jeff or something and I'll look over the road and my balance will go. It's really off-putting. Okay, I just need to kick this one off. $24.99. That's right. Free shipping. List. Done. I think I'm going to list some games and Blu-rays. That's what I did yesterday. I was listing, yes, a few video games that I picked up at the boot sale and a bunch of... Oh, I'll show you a Blu-ray. I think it's in the video I filmed today, actually, so you'll see this again if you watch that. But here's one to look out for. Now, you may be aware, I knew this had value, but these, just standard edition Silent Hill Blu-ray, are selling regularly for £30 to £35. I know. Bonkers. So I've listed it at 35. Hello, Rob's AB. Rob's the Bay. I went outside today, my eyes watered, and I started singing. I couldn't see. What? I've never had hay fever before. What's going on? Stinging. I suffer from hay fever. I get really itchy, stinging eyes, so I can sympathize. Night flipping rich. My mouth can't sing. This is true. Maybe I should try my eyes. I need some more orange juice. Where did I put it? Right, well, I'm not going to be on too much longer. I'm going to try and crack through as much of this as I can once we're done here, because, well, according to my research, £658 worth of D&D adventure packs and map packs in there. So that would be a good chunk to get listed. What's this? Ended listing some boot sale stock for very cheap on Vinted, see if they would sell on there. Good plan. Hi, Nick. Just out of interest, are you still based near Hitchin? No. Where have you been? We sold our house in Hitchin, bought what used to be a pub in Norfolk, lived there for best part of 3 years, 2.5 to 3 years, decided it wasn't right, sold that. Now we live in a Victorian townhouse in Ramsgate by the sea. And this is the basement. That's the front of the house there. Yeah. So no, we're not near Hitchin, although we're heading back up that way soon to see family. You are missing something, Nick, but we still like you. What am I missing? Well, this has been fun. Now I've got my space organized down here and I can work in here comfortably and set up the laptop and just come on and chat. I'm going to be doing more of these. Yeah, it's been fun. Not the most productive, but I'll work on that. I don't know how many things we've listed. Not many in 2 hours. If you could only, this is traveling with Russell. Hello, Russell. If you could only sell one category forever going forward, what would it be, knowing it would be successful? One category. Well, I suppose a category is toys and games. I enjoy toys and games because the variety you can get within there is quite wide. Either that or music, because I enjoy dealing with CDs and vinyl. Maybe one of those. Oh, William's listening. Oh, video games, you see. Yeah, maybe video games. Just listed some PS2 and PS3 games. Nice. Hello, Sue. It is, isn't it? I know. Did you see my video I put out about sorting this place? Look, you can see the floor. And we can walk around here. Now, this wasn't possible for months and months. Right? You can still see floor. Ta-da! We can walk right round there and see the floor the whole way. Look at that. That's not happened basically since we moved here. Hey, Nick, when does having a business account with Royal Mail be worth it? Well, I gave mine up because the discounts I was getting weren't worth the hassle of having to bag everything and print off manifest sheets and drop it off in sealed bags at the post office. So I gave up, and now I buy my post through eBay and take advantage of being able to buy Yodel and DPD and Royal Mail all through one account. Come straight out of my eBay earnings, clean and easy, and I don't have to faff around with Royal Mails, jumping through their hoops. So for me and how I like to do things, it's not worth it at all now. It depends on your volumes, I guess. You can get better discounts if you're doing big volumes. I don't do masses of volume anymore. But I would speak to them and see what they can offer you. That's what I was answering. I don't know if I highlighted the comment. I meant to say I could see the floor, right? Yeah. Okay, well, I think I will wrap this up. We've still got 64 people in. That's amazing. It's midnight, everyone. I'm going to probably do another hour or so down here. This is normal for me. I am very productive at this time of night. I then like to catch up on my favorite YouTube channels before chilling out, sitting on the sofa with Jeff for a while, and then I will go to bed at some point. I like to catch up on my world politics on YouTube. I follow various channels, keeping up to date with particularly the Russia-Ukraine war. I've been following that since Russia illegally invaded. And I am looking forward to the day that Ukraine win, which is going to happen. And I look forward to once peace is happening over there, to going to Ukraine and celebrating, because Russia is losing this war. Putin is a nut job. Yeah, it's been what's it been now? 4 years? Crazy. And don't get me started on American politics. That's a whole other crazy scenario that's going on over there. Yeah. You are very welcome. You're in Moscow? I was just talking about Russia. I'm not a fan of Russia right now, I must admit. Just uploading a new video and answering endless comments. Wow. I'd better run away now. I started talking politics. I'll get cancelled. If you can pick up a copy of The Tarnished Angels on Blu-ray, new in packaging, it's going for not bad money. I work late too, have tonsillitis. Oh no. Hope you get rid of that soon. I'm with you on Ukraine politics. There's an incredible channel. The chap is called Jake Bro, B-R-O-E. He's so good at what he does. He makes videos every other day, updates on what's actually going on Ukraine, because mainstream media has basically forgotten about it. You know, what Russia are doing nightly, sending hundreds of drones and missiles into civilian apartment buildings. They're blowing up churches, hospitals. It's shocking. And this has been going on for years. But they are going to lose. I'm sorry, but they are. I'm not sorry. Why am I saying I'm not sorry? Good night. I'm going. I am going. Hope you get all the books listed once you leave us. Well, we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go, Janet. Hope you're well. Yes, Jake is great. And Inside Russia, I don't know that I've watched them. Maybe I have. I used to follow another chap. I'm not going to remember his name, who puts out, I think, daily content from Inside Russia. He's a pilot. Oh, crumbs, what's his name? Anyway, really good channel. Okay, thank you so much. If you could like the video, if you liked it. If you didn't, you don't have to. I'll do more of these coming up. And there's a video I edited earlier, which will be out tomorrow. So check that one out if you'd like to. Good night or good morning. Sure.